Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a brand new pick-up pile for you guys today. And today we are asking the question, what is going to happen this August for you? So this is your August 2020 reading to see what will happen in the month of August. So excited, you guys. I actually took the past couple of days off because I was just so tired, just so drained. And I live in LA and we had two pretty strong earthquakes way earlier this morning, which was kind of crazy. But I took a nap earlier today and now I have so much energy and I'm ready and excited to do this thing here with you guys. Anyway, so we have four different like stone gem kind of things to pick from. I'm not really like a huge crystal person. Like, not that I don't like them, like I do like them. They're beautiful, they're great, and I know they hold a lot of different powers and, you know, things that can help you and stuff too. But I just don't have a lot of them. However, I do have a few stones that I got in one of those like gold mining kit kind of things up in Big Bear a few years ago. So that's what we're going off of. Pile number one is this geode. It's like a really pretty geode. You got some sparkles going on in here. So pile one is this geode, which I actually don't think was in that little bag of things to discover at Big Bear. But I don't know how long I've had that or where I've gotten that from at all. But pile one is the geode. Pile two, I definitely got up in Big Bear, and it is this pretty pink rock, just a pink stone. I don't know what you would call it, what it is. If you guys know what it might be, you know, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I really have no clue. Pile number three is this blue rock, this blue stone, also very pretty. Also don't know what it is. But, you know, once again, if you know, let me know in the comments, because I definitely don't know. And the fourth one actually isn't a rock. It's actually a piece of seashell. And funny enough, I got it at Zuma Beach in Malibu in 2014. But it's like a piece of shell. It's actually not like stone. It's not rock. It's like a solid piece of shell. So those are your four different choices, you guys. And I'm really excited because I got a brand new deck today that is going to be featured in this reading, and stick around to your pile to find out what it is. Anyway, pick your pile, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and we are going to get started with pile 1, this cute, sparkly little geode. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this beautiful sparkly geode, then this is going to be your reading. This is going to be your look into August 2020. What can you expect this coming month? I'm so glad I'm squeezing this in before August actually gets here, because August is almost here. All right, we're going to start off with your tarot and see what's going on here. The Crystal Unicorn Tarot. We have the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. Carrying on here from the Ice Cream Oracle, because it's still summer, still got to check in with those ice creams. We got Butter Pecan, Reason, Market, Sell, and Orange, Enthusiasm, Confidence, Courage. Okay. From What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot. We're going to spill the beans here, you guys. We're going to find out what's brewing in August. Needing to stay safe, protection, and putting on a show. Okay. And now we're going to get into the new deck here. I just got today, you guys, the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. And, this kind of is going to tap into what your mission, what your passion might be, could even be career related. We're just going to see whatever comes out. What's happening with your soul purpose. Free spirit. You are here to enjoy life and to love freely. And frequency shifter. You receive and shift frequencies of the universe. Very cool. All right. I'm going to save Jesus for last. And finally, from Amira's Love Oracle, tapping into your love life here, we have Fair Male and Destiny. Okay. And last but certainly not least, we have your Jesus card. Forgive and you shall be forgiven, Luke 6:37. Because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, so it's good to be on top of that. All right, let's get into it here and break it down. What's happening with these cards? So kicking it off here with the Hierophant. According to the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book, it says, the Hierophant Unicorn is here to remind us of the rules and systems our ancestors set in place and why it is good we have such traditions. With the energy of the lapis lazuli crystal helping him to communicate to others in a confident but understandable way, he is able to get his message across to help you fit in a good way. Keywords: belief, tradition, religion. Okay, well, that's very interesting, especially mixed in with the Hermit, because the Hermit is, usually someone who goes within, is, kind of just in a very reflective, meditative state. So it's possible that right now at this time, or, for the month of August, basically, August is almost here. You could be like this even right now. It's possible for the month of August that you could just be kind of in a very reflective state. And it could be based upon religious beliefs. It very much could be that. It could be just, your own morals, your own traditions, what it is you value. It seems like you're really just going to be going internally within, spending time in prayer and meditation, kind of reflecting on the deeper aspects of life, the deeper things to think about, not the lightweight, fluffy kind of stuff, things that are heavy duty, basically. Which is not always necessarily a bad thing, we all need to do that at different points in times in our lives, it kind of helps us get on the right track with a lot of different things. Okay, now for the Seven of Swords. In conjunction to the other two cards, it says in the book here, warning, danger. Someone close to you or around you is totally lying to you. That person did not tell you the whole truth and is deceiving you. On the bright side, this card can also mean that you are getting away with something that you've got a big smile on your face. Look at the cards surrounding this card to help you discover which is true for your reading. Keywords: deception, betrayal, stealth. Okay, well, so far from what I'm seeing in conjunction not only to your tarot cards, but just the surrounding energies from the other cards, I believe that this is definitely someone lying to you, someone being deceptive towards you. I don't think that you're the one who's being sneaky in this situation, but I do believe that you're going within and you're reevaluating some, values and traditions. Perhaps this person, comes across as someone who's very kind of holier than thou, they come across like they're always right, kind of a thing, but they're sneaking around doing stuff that doesn't look so good or feel so good, and that may have you reevaluating like traditions and values of people who do that kind of thing. Like for example, this doesn't have to be your situation, but I have a Christian background, and I still very much so believe that Jesus died for my sins, and he is my Lord and Savior. But when you grow up in the church, you come across a lot of Christians who can be very fake, who can be very phony, who present a message of love and truth like they supposedly tried to do that, but it's actually very hateful and very judgmental, and that kind of vibe doesn't resonate with me. And for me personally, that would be the example of going into hermit mode and kind of really reflecting on those types of traditions and values on people who can be very deceptive, and they come across as something good, but they're really not. Now, I'm not saying that that's your situation. That's just an example of something that I've been through personally, but that could be in regards to anything, really. And you're going to know for your situation who and what that kind of thing may actually represent, which I think makes a lot of sense here with protection and putting on a show, because whoever this person is who's around you in the month of August, they're totally putting on a show, which would be the lies, it would be the deception, and you need to protect yourself. Needing to stay safe. Yes, you need to protect yourself for sure from this person. So if this is somebody that maybe you can't necessarily get away from, maybe it's a family member, maybe this is someone you work with, then, it would be best to, not heavily engage, I guess you could say. Just kind of keep up your boundaries, keep up as much space as you can. If it's someone that you don't have to deal with and it's optional, then I would say definitely, take the month of August and, really step back from this person. Maybe things will get better beyond August, and, this person maybe will change their ways come September or something. But at least for the month of August, I would be very careful dealing with this individual. And, yeah, so definitely. But also, you guys, with the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Butter Pecan, Reason, Market, Sell, and Orange, Enthusiasm, Confidence, and Courage. So this could be in regards to a lot of different things. But I think if you don't have the courage necessarily to protect yourself from this person, or kind of go into hermit mode and reevaluate some things, you guys do have the courage to do that. That's 100% for sure. But I'm also kind of picking up a career vibe from this. So this may not resonate for all of you, but for some of you, I feel like the month of August is going to be a very big month for you in your job, in your career, in your finances. If you're in marketing, if you're in maybe a call center or something like that, you're going to be just slaying it in your job. You are going to be killing it, slaying it, making the money, bringing in the customers, selling like crazy, doing a good job. So that is pretty awesome. And you're going to be doing it with enthusiasm, confidence, and courage for sure. So I definitely see that for some of you in regards to your career coming up in the month of August. And you are a free spirit. You are here to enjoy and live life freely. And you are a frequency shifter. You receive and shift frequencies from the universe. So what these two cards tell me is you are like a mover and a shaker. You really are. You're a mover and a shaker. To some level, you don't give a whooping funt is what it comes down to. You kind of just don't give a whooping funt. You're free, you're wild, you're going to do your own thing. Maybe that's a part of the reason why you're having issues with this fake person you gotta kind of withdraw from in the month of August. But you are just like this free, happy-go-lucky person really at your core. And you just need to continue to do that through the month of August. Continue to have that courage and enthusiasm here. Because it is an inspiration to others, whether it's in your workplace or in your personal life. This is something that you definitely need to keep doing. This is a beautiful energy to have about you. It's something that people may not always understand and they may get jealous of, which is why you run into people who are putting on a show. But you don't. That's the thing. Like, someone who's a free spirit, they don't put on a show. They're, unashamedly them, and that's that, So just keep doing that, because it is a part of your destiny. It is a part of your destiny, being this free spirit and being this mover and shaker. Ultimately, that is a part of your destiny. That is a part of who you are. Now, as for the fair male, I feel this could go one of two ways. And you're going to know which group you fall into. Either number one, the fair male is a warning, an example to you of who this person is who's putting on a show that you need to be protected from, who is being deceptive and deceitful towards you. So either number one, it's a warning to you, letting you know this is the person who's being that way. Or if you're not in that group, then the fair male is most likely somebody that your destiny is actually tied to, and he may be the person that you're meant to be a free spirit with. It just simply could be like a really good love connection, number one. Or if not, if it's not a love connection, it's definitely like some kind of soul tie. Like, this could be a brother, this could be a really good friend, it could be a business partner, because, we do have work-related stuff coming in here too. So, but either way, the fair male, it's either a forewarning that he is the deceiver in August, or he's just someone that you have like a really good, strong soul tie to. And that could be in a lot of ways. It could be romantically, it could be in family and friendship, however it is that fits your situation, because I'm sure it's going to be different for everybody. And as for your Jesus card, forgive and you shall be forgiven, I think once again, this ties into where we originally started with whoever is being deceptive during the month of August. Even though this situation may happen, even though this situation may arise, the best and healthiest thing for you to do is to forgive this person and let it go and move on. Because, when you forgive someone, you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself, so you can have peace, so you can have joy. It's not possible to have peace and joy when you're holding on to a grudge, when you're holding on to bitterness and resentment towards somebody else. So the best thing you can do whenever this situation arises is to protect yourself and to forgive that person so you can move on freely with your life. So that's what I see happening for you guys in the month of August. Hopefully this resonated and made sense for some of you. Definitely let me know in the comments down below if the message didn't flow. Of course, just to let it go. But maybe come back like September 1st or something and let me know, oh, hey, this actually happened. Like, I would love to know. Like, that would be just super cool. But hopefully, like, I hope this deceptive stuff doesn't happen, but, it's better you guys know and are in the know and forewarned than just kind of going into things blindly. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I see happening for you guys in the month of August. If you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I'm sending you guys lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this pretty pink stone, don't know what it is, but it's pretty. So if you chose this pretty pink stone, then this is your August reading to see what is happening with you guys. All right, we are going to start things off here with your tarot, and we're going to lay everything out and see what's going on. All right, from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, we have Justice, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. That's a very interesting combination. Okay, let's keep getting into these cards to see how it all falls together. All right, from the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Tiger, Strength, Dignity, Majesty, and Banana Walnut, Cracking Codes, Learning, Observing. Very interesting. Okay. From What's Brewing, Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, we are going to quite literally see what's brewing in August. Worst Nightmare and Copycat. Very, very interesting group. All right, and this is the brand new deck that I just got, the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. And we're going to see what the Soul Purpose Oracle has to say for you in August. Earth Angel, guardian of the earth and her children, and committed. You have committed to a sacred union. Okay. Going to save our Jesus card for last. And finally, from Amira's Love Oracle, we have New Love and True Love. A true new love, apparently. All right, we're going to get into that in a minute. Shadow, that's enough. And finally, from our Loving Words from Jesus deck, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day keeps the bad vibes away, but may not make your dog quiet. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. All right. Well, we have quite an interesting group here. I feel like there's a lot of different dynamics happening. We got some good, we got some bad, we got some in between. Let's break into it. So, right off the bat here, we're going to check on the tarot. Now, obviously, we know the Three of Swords usually indicates heartache, heartbreak, that kind of thing. So I feel like going into the month of August, like right now, presently at the end of July, going into August, you may already be in this space. You may be feeling very heartbroken. Maybe you recently went through a breakup. You're nursing a broken heart. I feel like this is definitely where your current energy is at. Now, as for the Eight of Wands, in the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book, this is what it says about the Eight of Wands. Momentum is on your side. You can see the finish line and things seem to be moving along faster than you thought. Awesome things are about to happen to you. The good things are coming your way. Keywords: action, cruising, and movement. Yes, so that's very interesting that we have such a strong action card in conjunction with heartbreak, because usually you don't think of those two going together. But as for justice, we're just going to check in on what this book specifically has to say about justice, so we can get the best, most well-rounded perspective here. All right, the Justice Unicorn is about balance and harmony, looking for the truth and setting things right. This card can help you look at the big picture and create a win-win situation for everyone involved. With the guidance of the carnelian crystal energy, the Justice Unicorn will not act in anger, jealousy, or fear, but rather protect, defend all innocent magical creatures. Keywords: balance, legality, and truth. So, okay. Here's what I'm seeing so far from this situation. I think presently, at the beginning of August, going into August, you're here. You're heartbroken. You're not doing so great. However, you want justice. Like, you don't want to be stuck in that energy. That's obvious. Like, you want justice for how you're feeling. You want to feel better. You want to feel balanced. And the way you're going to feel balanced is basically by taking action and moving on with your life. Like, there are going to be bigger and better things coming your way. There are going to be bigger and better things on the way for you in the month of August. You're going to step out of this heartache and heartbreak. And it may not seem right now like you're going to be moving forward into something amazing and awesome, but you are. You may need to do some healing and let go of some stuff for sure before you're able to 100% do that. And I definitely recommend that, because you don't want to go into a new situation still bleeding and holding on to stuff. But, you know, that's where I feel this worst nightmare and copycat situation comes in. Because whatever you have been living, it's been your worst nightmare. This heartache, this heartbreak. It's been your worst nightmare. And with copycat, I feel like someone like, this is going to sound really weird, kind of makes no sense to me, but I'm sure it's going to make sense to somebody else out there. It's almost like there's somebody else out there who is copycatting you. Like, they look at you like you have it all together, even though you've been living your worst nightmare. And they've been looking at you like, oh, you know, she has it all together, or he has it all together. And they know what they're doing with their life, whether it's in love or work stuff or whatever it may be. And they may be a little bit too overboard, in a sense, on the copycat thing. Like, they may be a little bit too much in the overly admiring you thing. And I think one of the reasons they do that with you is because you are an earth angel. You are a guardian of the earth and here for her children. And, you know, you don't try. You're not like putting this energy out there on purpose to have somebody, you know, come along and want to copy you and be like you and stuff like that, and kind of be a little bit creepy about it. But it just is kind of naturally drawn to you because of your energy, because of what you put out there. Definitely not like on purpose, and definitely not in a bad way. But you have strength, you have dignity, and you have majesty, which is another reason. I'm sorry if you see a fly flying around here. A fly just came over. But you definitely have strength and dignity and majesty. And that's what, you know, pulls people in to be a little creepy, a little bit of a copycat sometimes, and be a little bit too much in your business. And who knows, this copycat person could be connected to your worst nightmare, could be connected to the heartache that you have recently been through. Maybe you were with somebody and this person was super jealous of your relationship and came in between you and this ex and this other person or whatever, and they may have stole this person from right underneath your nose because they are so envious of you and they want to be you so incredibly badly. Now, I don't feel that's going to be applying to very many of you. I feel like that's a very specific message, probably to just, you know, one or two people. But, you know, if that's not you, there's just someone in general probably in your life who probably has a little bit more admiration for you than you're aware of, being a copycat. But for a couple of you, for one or two of you, there's definitely someone out there who's kind of swooped in. They've taken your ex from you, they've taken your person from you, created this heartache, created this nightmare, because they're envious, they're jealous, they want your life, they want to copy you, they want to be you, kind of a thing. It's a little creepy, it's a little stalkerish, honestly. But there definitely seems to be that kind of vibe. But you are strong, and you have majesty, which is why they're like that. They're drawn to your higher level of vibration, basically. So they're trying to grab onto that rather than create that for themselves, within themselves, which they're perfectly capable to do, but they're kind of clinging onto you for that. But you are strong enough to not let that get to you, to not let that get you down. which is kind of crazy. But the thing is, with this copycat person who probably came in as like a third party in your situation and snatched this other person away from you, you've cracked their code. Like, you know that you know what this person is doing. You know what this person is up to. You've been observing them. You've been learning about what they're doing. You've been learning about how they're, a little crazy and stuff, which of course helps you in your strength. I do feel that this ex, this person that you were with, this person where this heartache extends from, if this was the case and they were snatched up by somebody else who was basically trying to be you, then to be quite truthful, this person really doesn't deserve you, because they decided to settle for a copycat, rather than stick with the real deal. It's like, instead of having that diamond, they're deciding to settle for the cubic zirconia version of it. Like, that's kind of silly and that's ridiculous. Like, they really don't deserve you, is what it comes down to. This is definitely kind of a messy situation here in August. However, there is good news. And the good news is that new love is coming your way in August, and they're going to be your true love. And I mean, this is just beautiful here. The new love, true love, your new true love. Now, I know you may be thinking, but wait, the person who broke my heart, the person who, dumped me, or whatever the situation was that fell apart, you may be thinking, they're my true love, they're my twin flame, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying whether they are, whether they aren't, because I don't like to confirm for people who is their twin flame and who's not. I feel like that's something that's personal between you and God and that person that you have to figure out and learn and work out for yourselves. However, it is most likely for most of you, the prior person, the heartbreak person, was most likely a catalyst to launch you into this new love, who is your true love. Now, for the very few of you where it could be that the heartbreak person is actually your twin flame, then the other scenario here is they will break out of this nightmare situation. They will leave the copycat person and they will start a new chapter, a new type of love with you that will be true, that will be more solid, that will be more stable than where you guys were at before. Because obviously, if it was that stable, if it was that good, then it wouldn't have fallen apart in the first place and you wouldn't be kicking off August like this. But with this new love, true love, whether it's the old person coming back or that new person coming in, you guys are definitely committed to each other. This is definitely a sacred union. This is like a soul connection of some kind. This new season of love, this new love that's coming in, it is, probably a high-level soulmate. It could be a twin flame. But either way, there's definitely a sacred union committed here that, goes beyond this lifetime, for sure. So you guys definitely kind of have a very soap opera, dramatic kind of August in store for you. So I would say buckle up and hold on tight. Some of this may be some of the Lionsgate stuff coming in, throwing things into a little bit of chaos and insanity. But just remember, through all of this, you are strong and you are figuring things out, and that there is going to be forward motion into something a lot better. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that as long as you put God first in this situation, then you can't go wrong. You can't lose. You will always win, because God is going to give you everything that you desire, all of your heart's desires, and then some, as long as, you're putting God first and foremost, number one. So don't forget that. By any means, don't forget that. But that's basically what I see going on for you guys for the month of August. I hope that this made sense for you. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to even come back like September 1st after August is over and let me know if any of this stuff played out. I would be very interested to know. But otherwise, you guys, give this video a big thumbs up if you can, and feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when new videos are coming out. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am sending you so much love and many hugs. Keep sparkling. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this beautiful blue stone, I don't know what it is, but maybe you do. Anyway, if you chose this beautiful blue stone, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to find out what's happening this August for you. All right, we are going to hop right into it here, starting with your tarot cards. And then we'll get into everything else. All right, from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, we have the Fool, the Lovers, and Judgment. So we've got some major arcana happening for you guys. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Salted Caramel, Performances, Costumes, Mischief, and Candy Loaded, Social Gatherings, Celebration, Events. Which, it's 2020. I don't know what events are going on that you guys are going to, but that's just kind of funny. Okay. From the What's Brewin' Spillin' the Beans deck by Fire Witch Tarot, let's see what's brewing in August. We have sick. Oh, see what I mean? You guys, you go to an event, you get COVID. No, seriously, I hope that's not it, but... And we have doing drugs. That could be another reason you guys are getting sick, or someone around you is getting sick. I don't know. We'll find out. This is becoming very colorful, that's for sure. Okay. From the Soul Purpose Oracle, which is the brand new deck I just got today, from Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, we have Master of Transmutation. You have mastered the process of transmutation. Saint Germain and the Violet Flame work through you. All right, we got some healing power there, which you're probably going to need if you're feeling sick. And Peacemaker, channeling peaceful energies, perspectives, and solutions for Earth's inhabitants, which would be, all of us here hanging out on planet Earth. And finally, from Amira's Love Oracle, we have Fun Times and Gifts. All right. And last but not least, from Loving Words from Jesus, we have Whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same my brother, my sister, and my mother. Matthew 12:50. Because to me at least, a Bible verse a day always helps keep the bad vibes away. All right. So we got some interesting stuff going on here, you guys. We're going to look into it and see what's going on. We're going to start here with your tarot cards, and first we're going to take a look at Judgment. According to the Crystal Unicorn Tarot book, it says about Judgment, karma is happening right now. There is a debt that you are paying, and with that you will start with a clean slate. Use the energy of the fluorite crystal to help you be aware of what lessons you are learning and ascend to the next level of your journey. Keywords: karma, absolute, decisions. Okay, this is very interesting, especially with everything else I see going on here. So, you guys, whoever picked this blue rock, blue stone, whatever, whoever picked that, you guys are definitely my wild and crazy bunch. You guys are my party animals. You guys are, the ones who are out all night being a little wild and crazy. I can see that already. So what I'm seeing for you guys in August, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic right now. And I know a lot of people are supposed to be social distancing, and they're not exactly supposed to be, involved in large groups or anything like that. But, what was it? Just earlier this week, or last week sometime, the chain smokers, there's two different smokers. The jump smokers are somebody else. The chain smokers, they were the irresponsible ones. They had this crazy drive-in concert where there was no social distancing or anything like that, and people were just raving and partying hard and all this other kind of stuff. And that's kind of who you guys are. You guys in the month of August are probably going to be going to a social gathering, a big celebration kind of a thing. Even though you're not supposed to, but you're most likely going to be doing this in August. And, it could even be something like the chain smokers thing. It could be a performance. It could be a show. It could be a concert or something that's not supposed to be going on. I know I've heard a lot of things in the news where people are holding, house parties and stuff like that too. And it seems like you guys are going to be headed to just party it up and have fun and go to a house party or something like that in the month of August. And unfortunately, you guys are kind of the fool in this, because going to large gatherings like that where there's no social distancing, where people are not wearing masks, it's a little foolish in times like this. It's better to just, kind of hang back at home and, take things easy and chill, maybe just, go hang out at the pool or something. I don't know, just something a little bit more, not so, crazy. You guys are my controversial group. I definitely don't want to get political on this channel, and I don't want to tell people, how to live their lives or get into the whole pro-mask or anti-mask thing. I don't want to get into that. But, I'm just reading the cards as they're coming out is literally what's going on here. But you guys are kind of, the Fool is also someone who is off on a new adventure. They're off on a new journey. And you guys will definitely be doing that when you're heading to these parties, when you're heading to these shows, these celebrations. Whether or not it's just in you doing that, you're definitely this fool who's going to be hanging out and doing that. And with the Lovers here, I don't think you're going to be alone. I think that, it's definitely going to be a group of people that you care about, that, is probably close friends, probably your significant other, that kind of thing. And another reason I'm definitely picking up on the fact that this is probably going to be a rave kind of situation, I definitely think there's going to be some drugs involved. Now, if that's your thing, to each their own, but, I would definitely just caution, just be careful. Once again, I don't like telling people what to do or anything. I'm just reading the cards here as they come out. This is the one that came out here, doing drugs. So, if you're raving, if you're going to house parties and that kind of thing, there's probably going to be some drugs involved. You may be doing them. The people around you, your significant other could be doing them. If nothing else, please don't drink and drive, because, that's obviously not good for you. It's not good for anybody else who's on the road who could be near you. So please don't do that. Please don't drink and drive. At least I will say that much. That would be extremely irresponsible. But I definitely caution you guys to be careful with this. fun times. Clearly you're headed for fun times. You're going to be having a lot of fun in August. And, you know, I think in itself, that's going to feel like a gift to you. You know, the gift may even be some of these drugs you may be getting or doing. That could be possible as well. But yeah, so there's definitely going to be fun times here for you. Crazy times. Like I said, this is not like a tame little, this is not like a little tea party situation, you guys. This is like hardcore, raving, club level type of stuff. And I know no clubs are open right now, but it's going to be like a house party situation where someone's going to be bringing in DJ, someone's going to be bringing in the drugs, someone's going to be bringing in the alcohol. And you're definitely going to be going, but you know, this is why I'm telling you guys just to be careful, because this could definitely be the result of your actions in doing these things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be COVID. It very well could be, you know, if there's no social distancing and all this other stuff. You know, there's been a lot of stories out there in the news about, you know, kids, like they went off on spring break or they went to a house party or whatever, and then they contracted COVID and they spread it to their family members, and next thing you know, grandma's dead. So, you know, this definitely could happen. It is a possibility. It is a reality. So I would say be careful. And if it's not COVID, it could come out of this. You know, even if COVID wasn't an issue, even if coronavirus was a non-thing, you could still get sick from overdosing and having a problem there too. You could get alcohol poisoning. You know, there's a lot of different things. I feel like I'm being a mom right now to you guys. And I don't mean to be. Like, this is just so weird. This is such a weird group, you guys. And by all means, if this is not you, like this is a very specific message. If this is not you, please go pick another pile, because this pile is just weird and wild and crazy. And, you know, if you are the weird and wild, crazy person, I love you anyway. Like, you know, the world needs people who are a little wild and crazy at times. But I'm just advising, just please be careful. Just please be careful of your actions so, you know, you are kept safe and the people that are around you are kept safe as well. But, you know, there are some good redeeming qualities about you, my wild and crazy bunch, because you can transmutate, which means basically, you know, the Saint Germain violet flame, it's a flame of healing. So, you know, it is possible that you can come out of whatever this situation is, that you can heal that you can get better from that and move on from that. You know, you do have the capabilities of doing that for yourself and possibly even others. And the other thing here too is, you know, channeling peaceful energies, perspectives, and solutions for the Earth's inhabitants. Well, maybe one of the reasons why you're not afraid to go out there and party hardy is because you're always like on the lookout for a new solution for the Earth, for the problems that we are currently going through. So, you know, that may be why things like coronavirus and, you know, things like that may not necessarily scare you. It may not necessarily bother you, because you always have your eye open for new ways to get through that, which is a great thing. And it's a good quality. I would say, you know, if anything, try to tap into this more and be a little bit more resourceful in the month of August than getting caught up in all the party hardy kind of thing. Which is funny, because when I look at this Jesus card, you know, even the two dudes here on the card, you know, yes, they're not raving, they're not partying, but they're laughing, they're having a good time. And I'm not saying Jesus is saying, oh yeah, go do drugs, go get high, go get drunk, go have sex. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But I am saying, you know, like this card just kind of reflects that party on a very small scale, on a very G-rated scale, kind of hanging out with your people kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, that's what I see going on with you guys for the month of August. Like I said, you guys are my party group. You guys are a little wild and crazy. You know, if it were like 2019, I probably wouldn't tell you to be as careful as much, simply because there would be no virus. But just be mindful at least of others. You know, even if you don't want to take care of yourself, that's your own business, but at least just be mindful of others and respectful to others is the most important thing. Anyway, I hope this made sense for you guys. If this message did not flow, please just let it go. But if it did, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I don't like getting political on this channel. That's not what this is about. I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do. I'm just letting you know this is kind of what the cards are saying, which is a little weird and simply in the times that we're in. That's all. But otherwise, you know, feel free to come back even like September 1st. If any of this did play out, if any of this did happen for you, let me know. I would love to know. But yeah, otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys are aware of new videos as they come out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose this seashell by the seashore out in Malibu, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to find out what's happening in August of this year for you. Hopefully you guys are a little bit more calm than my last group. Pile 3 was a little crazy. They were my party animals. Like a little extreme for sure. But let's see what's in store for you. Starting with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. We have the King of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. A little bit of swords, a little bit of wands. All right. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Blue Moon, Dream, Imagine, Create, and Blueberry, Peace, Meditation, Acceptance. Got some serious blue and purple energy going on. That's pretty cool. From What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, we're going to spill the beans on August 2020. What is happening? Total drama action. And expired, disused, old news, discarded, outdated. Okay. Stuff from the past. From the new deck I just got today, Soul Purpose by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, we have Shaman. Your soul carries ancient wisdom and teachings. And growing. You are here to overcome and grow. Like a flower. From Amira's Love Oracle, we have Passion and Young Female. And last but not least, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, excuse me, my voice, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. We have Faith in God, Mark 11:22. Very, very nice. All right, let's get into this, you guys, and break it down. So we're going to kick things off here with these swords and take a peek as to what's happening here. Okay. So number one, with the Two of Swords, usually an indication of making or not Two of Swords, it's Two of Wands. We're looking at swords. We'll get to the wands in a minute. Okay, we'll go with the Knight. The Knight of Swords first. We're going to check in on the Crystal Unicorn book on these swords so we know what's going on. All right, the Knight of Swords. It says, charging fearlessly into battle, this unicorn may look a bit impulsive, but he is skilled and knowledgeable at finding the direct path to victory. When this card appears, you need to act mindfully and swiftly. Keywords: alert, rash, opinionated. Okay, so there's some action going on there, movement towards victory, being highly opinionated. The King of Swords, in conjunction with that in this deck, says, you have the power to make a good choice. You have enough time to explore your options and evaluate every opportunity, so there is no need to rush into an obvious solution. There is more than one way to meet every challenge. Examine your situation from all perspectives. Keywords: logical, intellectual, advisor. So this is very interesting with both the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, because the Knight is a little bit more rash in his movement, where, the King, he's a little bit slower, he's a little bit more pragmatic about things. So in a way, I think this is a good combination, because whatever action you're choosing to make in the month of August, it's not going to be rash. It's not going to be just based out of opinion like it would be in that Knight energy, but it's going to be well informed. It's going to be well educated. You're going to have this well researched before you launch into anything. So it's actually a really good combination. And then with the Two of Wands here, that actually makes a lot of sense, because the Two of Wands usually indicates having to make choices between one of two things. And since wands are usually a very passionate energy, I'm feeling that this is definitely like two different passions. Could be two different love interests, even, for that matter. You could be in the middle of in the middle of a love triangle, stuck between two people, and you don't know what choice to make. But in the month of August, you're going to weigh out all of your pros and cons about each person or each situation that you're passionate about, and you're going to come to a decision and move forward in that decision in confidence, in being fully well educated on that situation. So the month of August definitely kind of kicks off with that. But you're definitely going to figure it out. You're definitely going to get to the bottom of it. And one of the ways you're going to find that answer is in prayer and meditation. And the way you're really going to know what the right answer is for you in trying to make this decision between these two people or between these two things is the right answer is going to bring you peace. And that's the most important thing. And, that's something that I've even learned myself, in my own walk, in my own journey, is, if you're in the middle of a really difficult situation, if you need to make a hard choice, the best way to figure out if something is right for you is if it brings you peace in your heart. Because sometimes the easy thing to do, doesn't always feel the best. And sometimes the harder thing, it may make no sense, but it's like you'll have that peace that surpasses all understanding. It'll make absolutely zero sense, like just in terms of common sense and, regular everyday logic, it may make absolutely no sense. But as long as you have peace about it, I guarantee you it is going to work out, and you're probably making the right choice. And whatever this is, it is your dream come true. It is something that you're manifesting in your life, that you are creating, that you've been imagining. It could be something you have actually been dreaming about in your dreams. So I would also say in the month of August, really pay attention to your dreams, really tap into those, because those are going to be very intuitive and they're going to help lead and guide you in making the decision between whatever these two things are. It's going to help you in the process of making that choice, so you will be well informed, logical, educated about it, so you can move forward into the direction of that right option for you. But it's definitely going to be a good thing because it's your dream, it's your passion, that kind of thing. I would say don't feed into any drama that could surround the situation, which this kind of plays into the whole peace card. Once again, if something that's right for you is really meant for you, it's going to give you peace. It's not going to come with all this extra garbage. It's not going to come with all this extra bull crap of, drama and all this other stuff. Drama will be a non-issue. That's not even going to be there. It's just going to go away altogether. So really tap into peace surrounding the situation. If there's too much of this, it's probably not the right option for you. And anything that's bringing drama, bottom line, is outdated, it's old news, it's discarded. Just drop it and leave it. Bottom line, just drop it and leave it. Drop and leave any drama behind. You don't need it, for sure. But the situation, it's helping you grow. It's helping you become more of the person that you're meant to be. It's helping you step in to who you truly are. And it's going to help you, follow your own path, follow your own life, follow your true person of who you truly are. And it's going to affect people around you. Like, people are going to see this around you, whatever this decision is, whether it's in love, in your career, in where to live, in where to go to school, whatever it is. But people are going to see this and they're going to be inspired, and it's going to inspire other people around you to want to grow too. Like, it's just a ripple effect, as each petal comes down, that's like you in a way affecting one person after another who's also going to be growing and learning, and seeing you grow and learn. And that's because you're basically a shaman. You are someone here who carries these ancient wisdoms and teachings. And the best way that you're able to bring those ancient wisdom and teachings forward into the world is through your growth. It's through your dreams. It's through your prayers and meditation and finding that peace. It's through finding your passion, wherever that may be, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a career thing. But you have this shamanic capability, which is why I'm saying when you grow, others around you grow. Like, it's helping everyone. So this is definitely like a really good thing. It's a really positive thing. And, this is just confirmation for some of you, may not be all of you, but you could be a young female, you could be in your teens, you could be in your 20s, but yeah, you could be a young female if that resonates for you. And as for passion, I think this just basically confirms, follow your passion. Now, this quite literally could be what it is on the card. It could be, choosing between those two people and finding passion with a specific person. Or, like I said, it could be passion in terms of your career, passion in terms of a hobby, passion in terms of somewhere to move to. It could be passion in a lot of different ways. We have a lot of different passions for a lot of different things in our lives that, can come through. But bottom line is, follow your passion, drop the drama, drop the stuff that no longer serves you, which likely brings the drama. And yeah, follow your passion. Follow your dreams. I mean, you guys honestly have like a really good pile, like a really good reading. You guys are like a super positive group. So, you should be proud of yourselves. You've come a long way as it is so far. You're doing amazing. You just have to keep on going and keep having faith in God. God has this, like, look at this card. It is so beautiful. It is so cute and adorable. There's Jesus and this little boy, and you know, they're walking along near like a lake or a river or something back there, and you know, they're just enjoying nature and enjoying spending time together. And just imagine, like, this is you, like you're this little boy, or you're this little girl, and Jesus is walking with you every single day of your life, hand in hand with you. So have faith in him. Have faith that you're going to make this right decision. You know, you have all the information, you have all the tools in front of you that you need to go ahead and move forward and follow your passions, follow your dreams, have faith in God. He's got this. Like, you guys are all good. You're in better shape than you know. If you've had any doubt, if you've had any questioning as to whether or not you're on the right path, this is to confirm to you guys that you are. Just, you know, leave behind this stuff. Who needs it? But seriously, you guys, you're doing amazing. So I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated for you. If it did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, I would love to know. Leave me a comment down below. Also, feel free to come back like September 1st or whatever after August is over and let me know if any of this like actually played out, if any of this actually happened. I would love to know. But yeah, otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are coming. Yeah, that's basically it, you guys. But otherwise, I hope you have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you guys lots of hugs and much love.